Not a very nice start. 2 points from 8 games is Cardiff's worst start to the season. If you lose tomorrow, the worst start in 29 years, if you lose tomorrow, it'll be the worst ever start. Are the players sort of aware of stats like that? Do you talk about things like that in the dressing room?
You can look at the stats, but then you can look at who we've played. That's the bottom line. We've looked at who we've played. Probably 4 of those teams we've played at the start will probably finish in the top 6. Extremely tough teams, and I feel that we were unfortunate against the likes of Arsenal, Chelsea and Tottenham. So I think Man City did extremely well to do what they did against us, and they'll probably do the same against a lot of other teams this season.
How are you finding life in the Premier League? Because you made those wonderful penalty saves right at the start of the season. We're now about a quarter of the way through the season, so how have you found adjusting to life in the Premier League from the Championship last season? Yeah,
of course it's tough. I'm learning as much as I can, as quickly as I can, on the training field and throughout the games, just getting my head down, working hard, and we're all in this together as a squad. We know that we're going to rotate the team and the squad throughout the season, but personally I feel I've done well, and obviously, like I said, I just want to keep my head down, keep the shirt, and keep playing and keep performing.
Fulham have the worst defence in the Premier League right now, so have you been speaking to your strikers to get at them this weekend?
We know that we need to, to perform tomorrow. We need to score some goals. We know that scoring some goals will take the pressure off our defence. We've found it tough at times just to put the ball in the back of the net this season, but we're very happy with what we've done so far this season, even though we haven't got the points on the board, and hopefully tomorrow we can start changing losses and draws into a win.
How is the morale in the squad? Because still yet to win this season. Is that affecting the mood around training, around the dressing room?
No, not at all. Of course it's disappointing. We're all professionals and we all want to win. We knew that for any team, and for us as well, that going from the Championship, when you win every week, to going into the Premier League, it's tough. You don't win every week. But the team morale is fantastic. The players have stuck together through everything, and we know it's going to be a long, tough season for us.
And in terms of their danger man, who do you think is the most dangerous for you to be facing tomorrow from Fulham?
People will talk about Mitrovic. They've obviously got some fantastic players in the field. They spent, 100 million in the summer. You don't spend 100 million and don't get quality. So there's going to be a few of them out there, but we're there as a defence to nullify what they've got, and we believe we can do that.
And so how much attention do you pay to people like Mitrovic when you see, he's their top scorer at the moment? Do you really do your homework and go in on him specifically, or is it the whole front line, or is it the whole team? How do you prepare?
The whole team. I think sometimes when you try to stop one specific player, other players come to the forefront and then they perform on the day. So we have to look at the whole team from back to front and stop them coming to our place and getting anything.
You've got a number of home games coming up now. Do you know 100% these are the games you must win? It's already a point in the season now where it is crunch time for you. Do you feel like that as well?
Yeah, to a certain extent, yeah. I mean, obviously we've now got our feet under the table in the Premier League, and yes, we've had not the best start, but at the same time we've got teams now at home that are beatable, and we really need to start putting points on the board.
Neil, you had a time at Fulham, played in Europe for them as well, didn't you? What are your thoughts on looking back at that time?
It's in the past. I'm moving forward. Obviously, a part of Cardiff City Football Club at the moment. I'm very proud to be here, and I just need to do my best with the shirt. And myself and the team, regardless of the clubs that we've been at before, we put on the shirt every weekend and expect ourselves to perform at the highest level.
Is it always a bit special taking on former clubs like this?
Yeah, it can be, but for me, it's just it's a part of my career that obviously I appreciate. But now I've moved on, and it's just another club that I'm facing in the Premier League now.
As a goalkeeper, what's the difference playing in the Championship and the Premier League? I mean, are the shots harder? Are the headers more difficult? You tell me.
I think it's the strikers in the Premier League are a lot more clinical. They don't need as many chances to put the ball in the back of the net. And we've found that a few times this season. You look at some of the stats, you only have to look at the first game of the season. against Bournemouth. They had 3 shots, they scored twice. So, you know, how clinical the strikers are and how clinical the players are, finding the back of the net is probably the biggest change.
It must be annoying though, because Tottenham, you were in it, even Chelsea were in it till the penalty really. And their sides who are really fancied in the Premier League. It's almost individual errors is costing you big time, isn't it?
Yeah, but we're all in it together. We're all in it as a group and as a squad. You know, there will be individual errors, but hopefully someone can get the other player out of trouble. Throughout the season, everyone's going to make mistakes, and sometimes they're going to lead to goals, and sometimes they're not. But we're all in it together, and that was the way it will stay from now to the end of the season.
And are you finding the competition, because Alex Smithies is available again now, isn't he?
As far as I know, he is, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, how does that work? Because you've had Brian Murphy there as well. How are you feeling about the competition in the club for goalkeeping sport?
Of course, it's great to have competition. He came through the door to give me competition, and Brian's been giving me competition. I think it's unfair to rule Murph out. I think he's a great goalkeeper, been in the industry for obviously a long period of time. For me, it's all about playing on Saturdays and like I said, getting my head down, working every week to put myself on that team sheet.
Have you been away the last couple of weeks on international?
Yeah, I was in Qatar last week.
How have you found that?
Yeah, it's fine. You know, you get used to it. I've been doing it for 10 years now, so Qatar's only around the corner.
Well, it probably is in the Philippines. And is it often, I mean, outfield players sometimes feel really fatigued when they come back from, you know, long flights or whatever, but you say you got used to it. How do you cope with it?
I mean, just getting the flight back. I played Saturday. I flew back straight after the game. I was back in Cardiff on Sunday, so for me it's just resting at the start of the week and, you know, be training since as normal really.
And do you know how long you'll be away in January with the Asian Games?
It's unconfirmed yet, and it's something that obviously at the moment I'm just concentrating on the league football, and it's something that I haven't really thought about. Football changes from week to week, month to month, and we're still in October, so the Asian Cup's in January.